This video, well, first, welcome to the channel. I'm just doing a couple of them together, so I kind of feel like you're already here, but this is truly a new video, so I need to say welcome to the channel. Meanwhile, guys, this video right here, let me get down to the reason on why we're shooting it. I've had a question from a viewer, and basically he was kind of talking about, you know, hey, if I'm buying a car from a private individual, how do you test the price points to make the most profit? We'll get into that later. That's negotiation. I do kind of have one that's already on that, kind of loosely talks about it. But what's more importantly is where to find cars for profit. Where do you find these cars that you can make money on? That's the real question. And the answer to this is hard work. But you will get you get higher dividends if you stay in a consistent pattern. So let's talk about where you could find them as a car dealer. If you're a car dealer, you could get them from the auto auction. You can get them from other car dealers. You can buy them from repossession places, banks that have them and they're repossessed as well, public auctions, and of course trade-ins. But if you're out there and you really want the best way to buy these cars, the best way, the most lucrative way to buy a vehicle is from private owners. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely right.
And let me tell you why that's important. And I'm not going to make a long video out of this. The reason this is important is if you look at what the steps that I take in purchasing a vehicle, it takes a little bit of time, and you've got to have just a couple breaths that you can take before you spend that money. In other words, you're going to have to really, you're going to have to see what that Carfax is. You've got to test drive that car. You've got to look underneath it. You have to look at the oil. You've got to look at the transmission fluid. And all these other options I was telling you are great if you have the type of opportunity to spend on it to be able to get the information you need to be able to make a very sound decision. Because guys, there's nothing worse than buying a car and finding out after you own it what's wrong with it. Am I right?
Yes, and do they get that kind of opportunity if they buy at the auction?
You know, some auctions will allow you they'll sell them on a green light, which gives you a ride and drive. But even then, you're really rushed. It's tough. It's complicated. And I would not suggest it under any condition. The auction is a tough game. It's a tough business, and it's hard to survive it. Just based on what's available and what's not available out there. What about, I'm trying to think about, if you buy from banks or like companies that have repossessions, you can get, you get a little more time, but I'm not sure you'll get the test drive and the history on the car, all that kind of cool stuff. So there's some plus and minuses to it. The first thing I would tell you is get used to your media sources, like give me some Craigslist,
eBay,
Craigslist,
Cars.com,
eBay, Cars.com. A lot of the people now on Facebook have the trash and treasures, right?
The trash and treasures, or the virtual yard sales, I think they call them.
Yeah, these are all great places to kind of look. And even if you're a dealer and this is what you're going to do for a living, it's still a great idea to be able to take that time to get, because you want that professional edge when you go sell that car. You want to know, you want to have personally shook the guy's hand that was driving it. You want to know the history that behind it, and you want to have been able to buy it with 100% confidence that you're getting a good deal to pass on to your client who's ultimately buying it. Anything else, Jen, you can think of?
I don't think so.
All right, well, cool, guys. That's just kind of a hint of where to buy these cars at. That's kind of what I would say. I would say privately, even as a dealer, if you're selling for profit, you want to have that time and opportunity to really go over it to make a good decision.
Craigslist is a great option because, you know, similar like to Virginia, we've got so many markets that are close by or within an hour or so. So
right. Well, let me tell you, there's in every market you're going to look at, no matter what they are, there's other issues out there. Like when you look at it in a picture, it never looks the same when you go look at it in person, right?
Oh, absolutely. Nothing like it does.
Will people lie to you?
Absolutely.
Will car dealers lie to you?
Yes, they will.
Will banks lie to you?
Yes, they will. They're all about the money, guys.
Is anybody out there in a segment we could write and guarantee and say this particular segment, if you buy from, will not lie to you?
No.
Okay. Is there any particular segment that says if you buy a car for resale and you don't, and they screwed you on it, they have to give you the money back?
No.
Absolutely not, right?
Yes.
So, what does that mean? It means it's time to take time. My daughter was trying to wham. There we go. That was a sound effect that we put inside of the video, so you would be awake right now.
And they are awake.
I'm trying to think of anything else that might, you know, kind of help a little bit with that.
Can't think of anything till your next video when you.
And you know where your best cars come from? The people you've been doing business with, and your friends and your people that you get out there and know, maybe from church or, you know, who knows how you happen to know them, but
right.
Whatever it is, you know, it's cool.
Right.
Anyway, guys, I hope that helped from the Car Man today, and we definitely wish you nothing but love and peace and happiness. Support your troops.
Definitely support your troops, and we love you guys.